Yeah, it was pretty tough for me. Yeah, it just didn't get really rolling, I guess, in the middle laps when I probably needed to be running 57, 56. So, yeah, ended up being, 3:53, so it's pretty good first time running indoors. So I think, yeah, hopefully get that down by the time Millrose is in 2 weeks.
What are the biggest differences you notice between outdoor and indoor?
Oh, it's just strange going around having to do 8 laps, I think, is the strangest. I mean, I don't think it's too different in terms of like rhythm. You get a good rhythm. I think the banks are there to help you, so they're helpful. I don't think it's that much of an advantage. I know that's what people sort of think these days, but yeah, it's alright.
What are your goals this indoor season?
Well, it kind of just depends. Like, I'd love to run the standard for Tokyo, so yeah, getting into Millrose would be awesome. I think that should be a fast race. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Yared and Josh Kerr go at it and try and run 3:46 or even quicker. So yeah, I'm just there to hang on and get a good sit for 8 laps. So.
You've been like the main force in the U20 field for a long time now, and with your first indoor season, you have a chance to just kind of rewrite the record books, the U20 record books. Are there any events that you think you could take down the world record?
I mean, if Laros and Jakob had a proper crack at it, I think some of those records would be pretty hard to touch. I mean, obviously Laros ran 3:29, and it's like, yeah, he's that level above me, so I think that's clear. But yeah, the 1500 indoor record's only 3:34.8. I don't think I'm going to run a 1500, but yeah, that one's there, I guess, for the taking. Yeah.
Obviously, a quick pace for you guys today for this race. At what point did you feel like you had this one?
Well, I mean, I was lucky in that they gave me the outside lane, so I should have probably gone with the pacer, but I didn't. So that was my first mistake. I sort of had to go pretty hard from like 200 in just to try and close the gap between me and the pacer. So I mean, I never really thought I had it because I looked up at the screen and he was right there. So it was it was a tough last one, but I hold on. Yeah.
What do you want to get out of an indoor season like this in terms of just like racing tactics and like growing on that side of things?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was in the collegiate system, I would be racing every other week, and that's race experience right there. So in the Australian season, you don't quite get that. And I mean, the Australian summer is pretty good, but there's actually not much on in terms of like 1500 miles, and that's until like late March. So my thinking was I'd just come here and sort of enjoy it, have some fun, and I'm gonna run a 3K next week, and then yeah, it should just all be fun. So,
how was the travel all the way here?
Like, I guess we're kind of just used to it at this point. Yeah, so 15-hour flight from here to Dallas Australia to Dallas was pretty grim, but yeah, it was alright.
So when'd you get in?
I got in last Sunday, and then I spent some time in Florida. Obviously, it's bloody cold out here, so yeah, I guess Florida is probably the warmest option. Yeah.
So between this and Boston?
Yeah, gonna head back to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so that should be pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.